Yo, yo! Hey, everyone! Hey, Neko! Hey, Noah! It's very nice to see you guys here today. Yeah, welcome to the stream. So, before we actually start the Kirby's Wacky episode, I want to go over a few things. First off, as you can probably see, I made Neko my new moderator. So she'll be handling stuff with the stream. She'll handle the 7 TV emotes. Oh, good lord! Well, you'll soon see that she added a lot of wacky emotes. And there's one more thing I also want to show before we start. Let me see if I can get it. Documents. Also, welcome Zeno. Hope you're doing well today. Actually, will that text file show up correctly? Because... no, this doesn't look like it's showing up right. I've got a better idea. Okay, this should be much better. I still need to make it a bit smaller. So basically, here's a list of the stuff that I want to stream on the future. Some of these are gonna require a bit of elaboration though. So like, Fire Emblem Sacred Rings plus Dark Resurrection, that's mine and Zen. The Sacred Rings is my hack. The Dark Resurrection is Xeno's hack, which is a sequel to my shitposty hack. So I figured like people are gonna need a lot of context for it, and for that reason, I'm gonna stream both of them as a series. Shanghai.exe is a Toho Fangame. It's basically Toho Mega Man Battle Network. Fire Emblem Broken Core is that's a hack that my friend's making, and at the moment there's no release date for it. Like, it's still in development, so there's no telling when I'm actually gonna stream it. That'll just be like when it's actually ready. So like Four Swords, pretty self-explanatory. Sonic Shuffle. I still need to find. I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna like ask some friends if they want to stream like Four Swords Adventures and Sonic Shuffle, like if they want to be part of the stream. That would be a later thing. Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer. I've been recommended that I should use Archipelago for that, which I will definitely be doing. Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, self-explanatory. Shadow the Hedgehog Reloaded is just like a... Shadow Reloaded is basically an improvement mod of the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Kirby's Wacky Episodes, the fan game that we're going to play today. Mario 64 Co-op, gotta figure that out. Waddle Knight 2 is going to be a one-off. Sonic Advance 4 is a fan game that's going to be a one-off. And Legend of Zelda Dungeons of Infinity is a Zelda roguelike based on A Link to the Past. So, out of anything here, anything some interesting to you guys? I wonder what you're looking forward to most. Oh, I wonder. Zelda roguelike sounds awesome. Nice. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you're looking forward to when I stream your hack Xeno. In fact, what I could do is maybe when I'm streaming Dark Resurrection, you could join alongside me, so you can explain the shit that's in your game. All right, cool. All right. So if that's settled, I can get rid of this, and also pause this because. Now I'm gonna go open up Kirby. I'd recommend Sonic Dimensions, but it's not done yet. Yeah, that would be something. Yeah, I might try that as well when it's like. I'll probably try that as well when it's like further done. Also, I gotta make this a bit smaller. Just resize it a bit. Okay. Yeah, this should be good enough. Alright! So, let's get started. Kirby Wacky Episode. So I actually did play a little bit of this over the weekend, just to like test it and see how it performs. And just to get a bit of the hang of the movement. As you can see here, if you press like start, you can check out Kirby's movement, and you get a bunch of different movement options in this game. So like, you can do a slide roll, and you can like do a jump off it. You can do a wall jump like you're playing Ninja Kirby. You can even free fall. Similar to wave dashing. And also, if you do like the slide thing in the air, you can get a bit of momentum like this. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am gonna mess up a bit trying to master this movement, but the idea of it is sick as hell. So with that said, let's get started. So collect some of those to collect some point stars to get to the door. Ooh, okay. But you kind of get the idea of this. Like, you can do ninja jumps and stuff. It's really cool. So, from the looks of it, Sword kind of plays like it does in, Sword kind of plays like it does in Kirby Superstar. Oh, and you got the sword beat. Obviously, just like Sweet God, collect enough of those, you get a health upgrade. Oh, another feature of this game. You can switch out of your ability manually without having to drop it. No. And he has something else. And now we got Cutter. Oh, and then you can switch abilities in real time. God, this is so cool! Oh, let me go get that. Let me go get that, though. Maximum tomato. Just go like this. Man, I just love being able to switch abilities like this on the fly. Makes me surprised Kirby hasn't done this sooner. Did Albuquerque move take inspiration? Yeah, it definitely looks like a beetle move. See, like that? Alright, let's see what's up here. Wait. Oh, need 125 stars for that. Alright, that's fine. Okay, I gotta stop being a bit too reckless. Alright, sword cutter. Go here. Well, like I said, I was gonna be a bit reckless trying to learn this. Alright, sword cutter. Also, the fact that you can just, like, build up combos. So cool. Alright, that's Wispy down. Okay, that's greens. On to the castle. Hey, Kaboo! We just saw you last week when we watched the Kirby movie. Collects 4 hidden keys to proceed. Oh, we're doing puzzles now. Can't go down that. Man, even the underwater movement feels faster. Of course, they still can't use Cutter underwater, sadly. Oh, hold on, we can stop these? Hey, key number 1. And I see a heart upgrade. Hey! Ruined my combo. I wonder if there's any cool underwater movement techs. Dude, I can just keep... I can just keep juggling him. Okay, it doesn't look like you do anything too crazy underwater. Well, that aspect hasn't changed about Kirby. Nope. No, you don't. Use that techniques to move blocks. Yeah, I hope so too. I think that'd be a nice way to, like, evolve the Kirby formula further. Ooh, got a block puzzle here. Oh, that crushes you? God damn. Alright, fire. Okay, let's see what you can do. Up, down to aim the breath. I mean, that's just a vanilla move. Heat charge, flamethrower, running combat, inferno. Okay, I think I actually know how we're doing this. Yeah, let's not do that first. Oh, but wait, it does that. And this one we can solve pretty easily. Don't go too far. Okay, I got the key, but I still want the health upgrade. Yeah, I think I gotta reset the room. So wait, how do I go about this puzzle? Can I push it a little further back? It got me again. Damn it. That is definitely not the right way. You know what? Whatever. I'll come back for it later. Alright, where are you taking me? Nope. For a key, let's go. Hey, I got that at least. Already did this. So what about this one am I missing? Okay, for a moment I was like, why am I not able to fall down it? And also, this is a reference to like a superstar level. Right? Thank you for that health upgrade. Hey. Don't you think about doing anything funny? Man, I'm just so short on stars again. Okay, there's gotta be some sick tech we can do with this. What can we do on the Warp Star? Huh. Nothing? If Mega Man X Corrupted comes out this year, that'd be a possible stream. Oh, 100,000%, dude. I really hope we get X Corrupted this year because they're so far in. It feels like it's possible. And like that one April Fool's video they did that said they were putting Axel in the game. They did change it to say that it was like the Axel development video. So it leads me to think that like, he'll actually be in the game, probably as like either an unlockable or he'll be there from the start. Just still kind of surprising, because you know, for most of like the dev cycle, they said that they're pretty much just focusing on X and Zero. Hey, Kirby's Dream Land 2. Oh, and even the stars are shaped like they are in Dreamland 2. That's cool. Let me try this. Hey! This is the one I was looking forward to. Icy. Yeah, they just have Icy Sword here. Actually, wait. This plays more like the Superstar Sword, and then the other one plays more like it does in Amazing Bear and Squeak Squad. Yeah, these are like the exact Superstar moves. Oh! I have not played Dreamland 2 in like 10 years, I want to say. You know, I'm surprised they managed to make regular sword and ice sword very different in this game. Props on the devs for that. So Noah, since I know you're the Kirby expert, what do you think of like all the Kirby Dreamland games? Like Dreamland 1, 2, and 3? Wow. Okay. Hey, come back! Come back! Damn it! Wait. There. Yes, Cutter, my beloved. Hobby Bros Jr. giving Cutter is so cursed. I think that's I think it's a reference to how in Superstar there's like a boomerang Poppy Bros too, and I think that also gives Cutter. Don't quote me on that because I also know that Sir Kibble's in that game, and that guaranteed gives Cutter. Ooh, Rainbow Kirby. Yep, figured as much. Because I distinctly remember them being in Superstar. Don't have nearly enough stars for that chest. Alright, I'll go with Cutter and... Yeah, I'll go with Cutter and Sword. Wait, Dark Matter? Okay, what are you doing here? No, my combo! What was that, like a 50 combo? At most? I guess I'll see again in the VOD, but it was like either 50 or like close to it. Hope there's an arena in this fan game. If you go to the title screen, you got Kirby Quick. Yep, we have the arena. We're definitely going to do that today. Now, I did exit that stupidly, so I don't have my ability anymore, but it's fine. Alright, come on. I just have to kill you the old-fashioned way. Come on, drop them faster. I'm getting bored here. There we go. Okay, oh, you need 15 hearts to get this and 20 hearts to get that. Let's pretend that didn't happen. So this game requires 100%. Seems that way. Which means I'm gonna check and see how to get those extra hearts that I didn't get. Alright. Actually, I get Cutter. It definitely wasn't this. I already got that one. Yeah, it was over here. Give me fire. Yeah, let's see how we're solving this. It's definitely not that way. Yeah, that's definitely not how you do it. Can at least get this out of the way. Ah, those cheap bastards. I can't do it. I can't move them at the same time. Damn. Yeah, this is tricky. Wait. Of course. That was the easy solution. I don't know how I didn't think about that. Now to get the other keys. That one I already have, so I don't need to go get it. It's possible you have to collect all the stars. That's actually a good point. I should check thoroughly to make sure I get every single star I can. Yeah, because they make a big point about collecting the stars, so you gotta scour every single part of these stages to make sure I get the stars. Alright. Not here. Have you played Kirby Battle Blitz yet? Not yet. What is it? Is it? It sounds like it's a True Arena type fan game. .2D fighting game with Kirby OCs. Sounds interesting. I might have to try it. I'll look into it sometime. Cause like, besides this, the only other Kirby fan game I know of is Waddle Knight 2. And of course Waddle Knight 1, but that's a given. Have you played Waddle Knight 2, Noah? Oh, you don't? Oh, you haven't tried Hammer yet. Yo, hold on! Is that a hammer flip? Waddle Knight 2 is basically a Kirby fan game that's inspired by... It's inspired by Hollow Knight and Cuphead. Where it's essentially a boss rush against a bunch of Kirby bosses throughout the series. Mainly ones with the 2D games. It's a really difficult boss rush hack. A boss rush game. That's what it is. Think Cuphead. You know how in that game you pretty much fight a bunch of difficult bosses? That's what it is, but you're using Waddle Dee. Oh, there's one missing. There's one missing hearts. 100% Cuphead once. I'll look into Waddle Knight. I do have one video up for it on YouTube. It was me fighting against Krakow. But like, it's pretty fun. Like, as you beat bosses, you unlock some more abilities for Banana D. So the more you go, the more you go at it, the more stuff you're able to do. All right. Hopefully this is enough for the chest. Oh, you got me fucked. Okay, you got me fucked up. I gotta go back. Any here? Oh, I'm pretty sure I got all the ones in here. I might have missed 10 from, like, the first part of this stage. Just in case, I'll go back. Oh, yeah, duh. Okay, 2 here, 2 here, 3 here, 1... Come on, 2 more, 2 more. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of a negative against this game that I'm seeing. Like I'll try to do it anyway because I'm enjoying how it plays, but the fact that you have to do that, the fact that you have to 100% to get everything in the story is kind of lame. It's very not fun design. At the top? Okay. Yeah, at the top of that room. Nah, not this one. Oh, it was covered by the combo. Alright. So it's definitely not here. Bottom right. Gotcha. Okay, that's trolly. But you know what? Now I got it. Kirby Fangames don't get enough recognition because I'm seeing more upon my research. Yeah, I don't see a lot of people talk about Kirby Fangames. There definitely should be more of a discussion on it. If you see any that look interesting, just let me know, Noah, because I want to try out more Kirby fan games. Like I see a ton for Sonic, I see a lot for Pokemon, a lot for Mega Man. I want to really dive into what Kirby has in store. Cursed? Oh no. Okay, Kirby Rampage, Kirby Gamble Galaxy. Let's go gambling! Okay, that one I've also seen around, and I'm also looking forward to it. I wonder if someone's gonna try and make another attempt at making a Sonic RPG. Because outside of the obvious cursed one, we had the Sonic X Final Fantasy. I like the ideas and I like the ideas and some of the execution it has, but some of its design choices are a little odd, I'll say. Like, I love how the abilities play. I love how like they incorporate some puzzles into the design. The bosses are cool. I just don't like though that you have to 100% it to like get everything in the story mode. That just seems very counterintuitive. Also, these Warp Star bosses are not really that interesting. Sonic RPG and Final Fantasy Sonic X are the ones that pop in my head. Yeah, those are the main ones I think about when it comes to Sonic RPGs. That would actually explain a lot. It's like Dreamland 2 and 3, and 64 for that matter, they lean very hard on you 100%ing the game. Yep, you gotta 100% in order to get the actual final boss. Which, to be fair, when you actually get them, those final bosses are really sick. Like in Dreamland 2, you get to use the Rainbow Sword against Dark Matter. You get zero, and then you get Zero in Dreamland 3 and Kirby 64. Like, they're a bit of a pain in the ass, but like getting 100% is worth it for them. If you want a good space shooter, try Zero Ranger. After this boss, I'm gonna look that up real quick. Alright, there you go. Oh, brother, not the bot. Dude, what an annoyingly long username, too. Yeah, if it... Gotta go now, it's fun being... Oh, alright. Well, see ya, Noah. Was glad having you here. And yeah, basically, if it controlled like more like the starship instead of a regular warp star, they would be a lot better. All right, they're dealt with. Yeah, no, because like the starship had better moves than this. Okay, gotta make sure to get every star. It doesn't look like... Okay, it doesn't look like all the stars are required. It looks like it's the hearts that you need. And you know the dumb thing? You still miss the star. How? Like... Where could I have looked? I swear I checked that level front and back. Yeah, this is the most Dreamland game. This is the most Dreamland 2 game ever. Oh, you know what? Let me go back and not enter that room. Starship had the idea where the closer you were, the more damage you dealt because of the angle projectiles, and the damage was overall much higher and worth the risk. Yeah, that's what I really liked about it. It makes you actually want to go near the boss, instead of how the Warp Star does it in this game. Okay, well, there's 5 out of 7. Dude, why would they put it all the way there? That's fucking evil. Yeah, it's basically the Warp Star from Dreamland 1. I don't get it either, but it certainly is a decision. Okay, I got that one. At least I didn't miss it before. Wait. Anything over here? Yep. 1 free. No, surely it's not there. I already have that one. Oh, hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. There it is. You take those. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I noticed. whenever the game does that little jingle at the start of the room, it means there's a yeah, like that. It means there's a collectible you haven't gotten yet, which means here must be where the next heart piece is. It's a little bit better, but I'm still not a big fan of this design. See? There we go. Oh, and there's still the star requirement to even leave the damn level. Let's grab sword. Hey again, dark matter. Let's just make this real quick. Alright, one more missing heart piece. It's here! But... hold on. But where? Of course. You know what? You know what? Kirby games have done that before, so that was a bit... that's clever. Massive bra moment. For the most part, I think the combo meter is just like a nice thing to look at. I don't know if you do like more damage, depend on if you have a higher combo. It does seem to just be an aesthetic thing. Yo, Crimson! Welcome to the stream! Hope you're having a nice Monday. Currently, I'm playing this fan game called Kirby Wacky Episode. It's an aesthetic thing that can block things. A little, which... actually gets kind of annoying when you're trying to 100% this. I really love... Looks dope. Yeah, I like all the movement stuff you can do with this. I like how you can switch abilities on the fly like this. Like you can do like free falls. You have the guard from Superstar in all those games. I don't need to do that one. And also, some of the abilities got like new moves and stuff. Like Cutter has this. I think the big thing that makes it for me is just the fact that is just the movement options and the fact that you can swap between two abilities on the fly. Like, this is stuff that I wish official Kirby games had. At most, you have games like Squeak Squad and 64 where you can combine abilities. But I really do mean like have two abilities where you can swap them on the fly. Like, think if Forgotten Land had this. Because, you know, a big criticism that some people have with Forgotten Land is that it has very few abilities. I don't mind it personally because it's the first 3D Kirby game they had, so they probably wanted to test it and make sure like all the abilities work decently before trying to add more. But if they do another game like Forgotten Land, definitely make it so that you can have two abilities that you can switch between. Alright, boys. Time for another Warp Star fight. I hear it's raining outside. Hope that doesn't fuck with my stream. But so far I'm doing fine. But so far it's doing fine. Is that Mariomon ROM any good? Oh, 100%. In my opinion, it's one of the best Pokemon fan games out there. Definitely worth trying out. Like, if you like Pokemon and if you like the Mario RPGs, you're gonna have a great time. Like my favorite Mario game is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Yes, unless you want to go for 100% Dex completion. That is the one thing I'll say. Dex completion is mostly fine until you have to go into the pit to get the last legendary. Yo, hold on! A0. Oh, you know what's cool? Oh, you know what? I love that Zero just has a massive hitbox I can wail on. When I played, I practically got everything except for... I practically got everything except for Bone Tail. Like, I managed to get 151. I got the other dragons. Alright, phase 2. getting back into Pokemon, so it sounds fun. Which Pokemon games have you been playing lately? The arena is now available. Thank you for playing. Alright, so I guess, well, that's a story mode. Been replaying mainline to better play Coliseum after I finished Expo 33. I started Expo 33 yesterday, and it's really good so far. I can definitely see why my friends have been hyping it up so much. It's just a shame that some people are using it as an agenda to shit on other JRPGs. I'm just like, man, are people not tired of doing this? And it's like, they wouldn't like the game if Clan 33 was the exact same thing, but it had the anime aesthetic. If it had an anime art style, and it was still the exact same game, they would ignore it. Yeah, people just need to chill with that stuff. Like, it's not cute, it's not funny. They're just being very racist. I made a joke to someone yesterday saying that, like, I made a joke to someone yesterday saying that, like, that one episode of SpongeBob where Squidward pretends to hate Krabby Patties, but actually likes it when nobody's looking. That's what the Claire reviewers are like. What do you think of the current era of Pokemon on the Switch? If I'm being completely honest, kind of mixed on it. There's some Switch Pokemon. There's a couple Switch Pokemon games I like. The main one being like Legends Arceus, and I am looking forward to Legends ZA. But it's just so unfortunate that the Switch Pokemon games that had good ideas kind of get ruined by the fact that they're stuck with Game Freak's development cycle. Like Scarlet and Violet, actually pretty interesting. They have a lot of good ideas. They have like a lot of good quality of life stuff that Pokemon needed for years. Only to get screwed over because Pokemon the Game Freak's only given like less than a year to put new games on the Switch. It's like, Scarlet and Violet would be the easiest 9 out of 10 if they didn't have all those technical issues. Wow! And I know a lot of people blame Game Freak, but I don't even think it's Game Freak's fault most of the time. Like, I can tell they want to put out a good game, but they're just not given the time or resources. It feels like a mix of not being given the time and not knowing how to optimize all that match skill with the games. Yeah, I think that's also part of it. Because we do say that they don't have enough time. But the other thing is, like, prior to, I guess, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, for the most part, Game Freak has been working on Pokemon with handheld devices. They're not exactly mastered at making console games yet. Because all the previous console Pokemon games weren't done by Game Freak. Even if they have, like, the same Pokemon mechanics. Because, like, despite Coliseum and XD playing exactly like the Gen 3 games, those were made by a different company. I don't know. I just hope Pokemon manages to get its shit together. I don't want to hate the franchise. Like, I loved it as a kid, and I still do like going back to the previous Pokemon games whenever I'm in the mood. It just sucks to see where the series is. Also, rip the arena. Something I kind of realized when I was working on that video of mine was the fact that while Game Freak has a lot of really good ideas, they don't seem to know how to optimize the games to match it. Yep, they have a lot of brilliant ideas, not the best execution. Oh, what's this? Oh, hold on. I see where this is going. Give me that. Cheese. If Nintendo actually seems to give them the time to figure it out. That's, yeah, huge if. Which might not even happen. Man, that was low. Alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, see you, Crimson. It was nice having you. It's nice having you here. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating this mode. Oh, come on! Nah, that's devious. I was literally just about to get the max tomato. Alright. You know what? I think I've seen enough. So that was Kirby's Wacky episode. I'm curious now. To anyone who's still here, what'd you think of it? I mean, I can tell you that I definitely enjoyed it. There's some design decisions I don't really agree with. Mid. If I had, I'd probably give it like, yeah, it's like a, probably give it like a 6 out of 10. It's like, there's a few things. Aw, man. Hey, Dommy. There's a few things I gotta say about it. For one, this is way too short. I was hoping that I know this was. I already knew going into this was going to be a short hack, like a short fan game. But I do wish there was a little bit more to it. The second thing is I don't like how you have to get 100% in order to see the entire story mode. I know that that's what like Dreamland 2, Dreamland 3, and 64 do, but that doesn't mean they had to do it again for a modern Kirby game. Also, don't worry if you just got here, because I'm gonna put up the VOD on YouTube if you want to check out and see what it's like. And then the third thing I'd have to critique this game on, honestly, is just the Warp Star battles. I think the Warp Star battles in this game are really boring. Because like the Warp Star doesn't get any cool new features. It just plays like how it does in Dreamland. That said, I should probably check out the fan games that Noah suggested. So like in case I want to do any more Kirby streams, I'll have some ideas. And I also have some more like fan games lined up, not just Kirby, but stuff for like Sonic as well. Were there any abilities that manipulate objects? Oh, funny you say that. Icy Sword did exactly that. With Icy Sword, you could like freeze things. You could freeze the water, and then Cutter, as usual, you can boomerang items towards you. I don't know how well Suplex would work in this style of Kirby game, but Whip would be pretty cool. Actually, no, Suplex would be good because of all the movement stuff you have now. Like, for stuff that I do like, all the new movement options you get in this game, the new moves that the abilities get, and the fact that you can swap between two abilities on the fly, though that I think is incredible. I think if there was just more, if there was just more to this game, and less of like the 100% bullshit that you have to do to unlock the final levels, then I would definitely like rate this much higher. It's still fun for a one-off at least, and from the looks of it, it seems like a pretty good speedrunning game. Yeah, like think of it like how you can swap styles in DMC3 in the Switch version. It's really sick. Cause like imagine this with the other Kirby abilities, like Yo-Yo, or if you could do this with what's another cool Kirby ability? Like Beetle. Fan games being goated yet again. Yes, sir. You know how it is. Fan games are just goated like that. There's like some definitely have missteps, but the fan games that get stuff right, they really get it right. Yeah, water poison would go pretty crazy. Probably like bomb and something else as well would go hard as a combo. Oh, you know what? Someone make another fan game like this with Sword and Ranger Kirby, so I can pretty much be playing as Dante in a Kirby game. Or if you had like the wing with the momentum buff, it gives them the DDD. Yeah, something like that. Like, so from what I saw on the page where you can download this game, they the dev did add the program files so that if people want to make more fan games like this, they can. Which makes me hope that more people would make something like this. Let's add more abilities, have more stages, maybe like a unique, maybe some unique bosses as well. Just make the Warp Star battles better. That's all I really ask. By the way, since I'm down to streaming more fan games, you guys have any recommendations for stuff I should stream? Because I have a few written down already. Actually, since some new people are here, let me bring up the image again. All right. Here's a list of games that I'm considering streaming in the future. You know, some fan games, some official games, a couple randomizers. Well, one randomizer for the time being. But I could do randomizers for like Castlevania. But that said, I need to check if we can do it in the Dominus collection. If you're looking for Pokemon stuff and haven't played it, I recommend Unbound. Outside of that, I don't know much. I'll keep that in mind. I haven't played too many. I've played ROM hacks for Pokemon. I haven't played too many of their fan games in a while, aside from Mario Mon, which is the recent one. Huge on DBZ Kakarot. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. I recently, like, not recently, but like last month, I want to say, I bought that game on Steam. I haven't tried it out yet, but I know there's a lot of content for Kakarot. Like, you have the Dragon Ball stuff, Dragon Ball Z. I think I even got Daimler content not too long ago. And also, that one I'll be going into blind. So, like, not Dragon Ball story in general, but like Kakarot specifically, I haven't played before. Oh, and then for Dragon Ball, you also have Legacy of Goku 2. If you're wondering what the Fire Emblem games I have listed up here, the Sacred Rings is a shitposty ROM hack that I made a few years back. The Dark Resurrection. Wait, ain't that on the Game Boy game? Legacy of Goku 2 is a Game Boy Advance game. Like, there's a trilogy of Dragon Ball Z games called like Legacy of Goku 2, and Boost Fury. They're all on the GBA. The first one is really bad. It's like 4 hours long. You only play as Goku, and the gameplay is super jank. Not worth it at all. But I've heard that Legacy Goku 2 and Boost Fury are a lot better. And I'm especially looking forward to the second one because Future Trunks is in it, and that's my favorite Dragon Ball character. Him and Vegeta. But yeah, as I was saying, Fire Emblem Sacred Rings is a shitposty ROM hack that I made a few years ago. And Dark Resurrection is Xeno's is like Xeno's follow up to that shitposty ROM hack. Although his is a bit more serious and actually more complete. Broken Core is a ROM hack that my friend is making. That it's not complete yet, so I don't know when I'm gonna stream it. But it's up there. We'll get to it eventually. Incomplete shitposting hack. Well, it's quote-unquote complete, but you'll see what I mean when I actually start streaming it. I have all the gameplay stuff complete. It's the story that didn't get fully finished. But there is some, like, different dialogue and all that. And I'll show off what stuff got changed and what didn't. There's even... Heck, there might even be some secret characters that you're not expecting. And you'll have no idea... You'll have no idea what's in store. This is relevant to my hack. Yeah. Certain changes are going to actually be brought up. It's neat. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. I've already thought about it. After I complete my Mario Mod Nuzlocke, Sacred Rings is going to be the next one I play. It's going to be the next thing I do a stream of. Archipelago, honestly goated. I've heard good things about the Archipelago randomizer. Like I haven't used it for myself yet. It's going to require some setup, but I do have SA2 on Steam, so I can definitely use it with that. And then I also know that I can like combine it with other games that people are playing. So if I really wanted to, I could have like I'll play SA2. Someone else plays like Pokemon Red. So one person could be playing Zelda. It's a lot of wacky stuff. To be fair, it's fine, Tino. You don't. I wasn't expecting you to really write them in the story. It's better off that you just use their original characters and like the characters that are already existing. Done a Linked World run with Emerald and KH2. Great way to spend a day. Yeah, I'm gonna look into what Archipelago settings I can use for a KH2 randomizer. But alright. I think now, since I said this was going to be like a one-off stream, I'm probably going to call it early. Just because I know it's raining here and I'd rather not have the stream get cut out just before I'm like ending. So, thank you all for being here. It was a short stream, but a fun one for sure. And with that, I'll see you around. Bye-bye.